Good morning, everybody. This is a nice bright, oh, maybe not bright and early, but a nice early one today. I told you I was going to be streaming again today, and here we are with a little more Danganronpa, leaving off at a pretty much where things are about to get intense, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm feeling there's gonna be some pretty fun stuff coming up in the next little bit here. Very interested in what's gonna be going down. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Not really a lot to say about it. And there we go. The links are out. Alright, yeah, things should be going pretty good. And yeah, that's good to set up. That's all good. I think we're ready to go ahead and get started. Hey, Rat, how you doing? You may have missed yesterday, maybe, or this maybe you just weren't chatting, but yeah. I want to begin where I left off. What's going on, man? I believe we have to go do the, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I believe you talked to Sakura the other day. Oh dear. We're getting right into it. Ooh-ah! Huh? Is that someone screaming? All good, though. It came from the dining hall. Gotta get to that dining hall. The food is calling my name! It even screamed to let me know. Ah, Makoto, we got a big problem, man! Jeez, Hero. This early in the morning? What's the problem? Hey, Necro, how you doing? Well, what's wrong? Look! His finger shook as he pointed. Is there something over in the distance? What is it? I can't see it yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, this seems to be a problem, that's for sure. Dang. That's unfortunate. We're already getting into the thick of it. Look, we already got Genocide Jack / Jill, Hina on the ground. Looks to be in some sort of pain. Man, missing out.
Are you okay? What happened?
I think she might have been hit maybe once.
She killed her.
That she doesn't look dead. She's right there.
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Hero, I don't think you know the definition of kill, but I'm pretty sure she's not dead. She's right there.
You gotta be kidding!
Yeah, she's definitely not dead. She's standing right there. Well, what happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. Hero, are you kidding me? Is this your superstitious nonsense? They spilled some salt, or the pepper spilled on the table. Oh my gosh. Hero, come on, man. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Oh jeez. Calling him out. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? That's maybe a more large thing. That's not me, but you know.
Totally
Anyway,
not adorable.
you're totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I start cutting and cutting, and indulging myself in who knows how long. Yeah, let's get out of here. Okay, then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero. Help me. Sure thing. Woo! Woo! Nice to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah! Goodness. Already getting right into the intense things already. Getting my voice nice and worked up. Alright, nurse's office. Gotta take care of the patient. Jeez. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure. Thank you. Oh, it's all right. I mean, you look at least a little damaged. So, you know, least we could do. You feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you might be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Well, I don't think she would kill someone right in front of your very own eyes unless she killed you too. Yeah. I mean, that would not be good. We can't have 2 more dead people. That would be very bad. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Good idea. Wherever he is, we might need him. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck, because I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Yeah. Hero's not the smartest guy around, but you know, he's still alive, so you know, that's something. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Yeah, can you give me a little bit of details on what exactly went down? Well, that too. Oh, jeez, it's been a while since we had to use the Y action. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. You let jerk buttholes get you all the time. You'll never have time to live your life. I guess. She wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times. Serious business.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. It's 1, 2, 10 more punches after that. You know? And when things got out of hand, just got loose, right? I would assume so.
sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Stress is getting to her, man. She's losing her composure. Things aren't going well. Gotta fear for the worst, I guess. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know. Yeah. Even though some of them are true, she went against the group. She spying on us, and among other things. Before I knew it, his eyes started welling up like tears. Here, there. A shoulder to cry on his ear. Take it easy. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door of the nurse's office burst open. I thought I was about to fly off the hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Hey, what's going on? Sakura, you're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's probably a big deal to her. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all the demonated murderous fiend's fault. The demented, demonated. Are you kidding me? So early? Give me a little second, please, if you will. Oh, took care of it. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. All right.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but to hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
What is this? Alright, calm down, Sakura. It's alright. Ah! I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Uh-oh. Sakura's gonna get mad. Brace for impact.
No, for forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
Oh, jeez. Hide yourself, Hero. It's not safe for the likes of you here. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you. Exactly.
I can't forgive this.
Why? Goodness, my voice is sure getting that workout. Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Hiko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room. Here's the time. We got Kyoko, we got Sakura, we got me, all in the same room. Let's just take care of this business right now and fix this friendship problem, relationship that's going on that she doesn't even want to ever talk to us. Let's just take care of it right now. We got everyone here.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye then. No! We need you to solve a resolution. We have to stop this annoying Kyoko being mad at us thing. Oh wait, Sakura! He just sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Ew, boy, this is gonna be awkward. Hey, so... You know that thing I wanted to tell you? Well, yeah. It's now or never. Let's just get this over with. Talk to her, and let's get this thing just taken care of. Kyoko? Yeah, she doesn't want to hear anything we have to say, unfortunately. Are you still mad? Makoto, I'm gonna teach you a lesson right here, buddy. If you call somebody a friend and start being nice to them, and they tell you information, and you don't give anything back, that's gonna set off some pretty big warnings and make them not like you / trust you. And then thinking that that doesn't make them upset or mad at you, and then repeatedly asking, are you mad? Is not a good thing to do, buddy. That is the stupidest thing you could do. Alright, that's taken care of. Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Oh? Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier? Doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, forgive me not being able to talk about it.
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? I mean, I would have told you anyway, because that's the smart thing to do. You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Exactly, that's the reasoning. I mean, she has figured out, but I still would have told you about it. Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Arrogance? Yeah. Jeez. What?
Because...
Well, ultimately, that means you don't trust me. That's what I was saying. If he was a smart person, he would have just told you anyway. But he's pretty dumb. Not gonna lie. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. Sorry.
That's fine.
But I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Oh, love is in the air. She's blushing and everything. Huh?
Anyway,
it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you.
whew.
I want to talk to you about something else. Ooh. What does he want to talk to me about?
Indeed.
I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Okay. I'll come with you anywhere. Yeah. That was a poor attempt at a joke. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
shall we go?
then let's get going. If you find any secrets. With typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko. I heard you catch up with her. Stop talking to your monologue self, man. You're gonna get left behind. You walked ahead. Silent. And in silence, it chased her. And eventually we arrived. Where are we? Oh, here. Alright. Dressing room? Something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. Huh. I thought we said we were done talking to alter ego. That we didn't need yeah.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. There's still more you can do to help, that's for sure. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Interesting. Where are we going? Huh?
Right.
Alter asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Ego wants something to ask us something? Hello. Oh, it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glide across the keyboard. I'm not gonna do that. I might mess something up if I do that. Is 2 not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. What is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Here we go. Here's with the big questions. This is something important.
So,
Yeah, oh yeah, so, I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. Getting a laptop out of here, I mean, it was brought in here without anyone knowing about it. But to get it back out? Ugh.
What?
We gotta plug her in. We got it into the network. But wouldn't you be able to tell if a computer suddenly tapped onto the network? I mean, this is a school after all. Monokuma has pretty good operation and everything going on here. You'd think you could tell if something suddenly tapped into the network systems here. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Gotta get that email and YouTube, buddy.
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here? I think I finished my work.
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
Understandable. An AI wants to help everybody out. Get us out of here. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help you is to connect me to the school's network. Gotta get those files. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind will find out about it. They'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. Still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. I mean, an AI eventually could form some sort of emotional, or feel an emotion. That's just how these things go. So it's okay.
I'm
It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talked to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. Yes. But I can say this.
Correct.
No question that Alter Ego is our friend. Indeed. Already given us helpful information. I mean, we may have left with more questions than answers, but some information is better than nothing. Yoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. Yeah, how do we get a laptop out of here, by the way? But
Makoto.
do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now, if...
We're in his place. Just sit by and do nothing in this situation? No. So we're in a we gotta do it. The only way. If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? No, you'd stand alongside them. The only thing to do. I'd stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Yeah, you're right.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? No fighting here. It's a kerfuffle. If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I will believe in myself. Something I don't remember the rest of the song. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
But please, let me try. Alright, we gotta let her try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where no surveillance camera? A room without surveillance? The secret room? That's it, the secret room you told me about. No camera. I don't know if there's any network ports in here, though. Looks like, I don't even know what this room is, really.
Indeed.
I believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall, but do we have boards? What we gotta have the necessary required things to get in.
However...
Oh, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean where there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. That's exactly what I was saying. If something is suddenly plugged into their network, they wouldn't be having that, or there's some system to not let things in without a password or something. That would take time to crack. We'll also have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
That's our best chance of finding any new clues. Yoko. In that case, do you let me carry him? No way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? What are you gonna use to hide him? You have, like, I mean, you both got jackets. I mean, both easily coverable. What the heck, man?
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then...
Let's get started. And if I die on this mission, oh man. Gotta be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with this, okay? You start packing them up right away. Close the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. Yeah, I'm sure it'll fit just fine. Please don't say that, please. That's gonna make this very awkward if you keep doing that. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden. I don't know how to react. Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Makoto.
Secret room. There's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable. There might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Da-dun-da-dun-da, secret room! Alright. Going up! You know what? Why walk when we have teleportation powers? Boop, 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 boop.
Just a second.
This isn't where we need to go.
Hey,
Come on, we have to hurry. What? Not the boys' bathroom? Oh. Oh, am I still on the first floor? I am. Gosh dang it. I was at the wrong bathroom.
hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Make sure all the documents are gone. I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. We'll make sure you don't run it off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. He's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad somehow.
Just a second.
Oh, you just stand there. Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Yes, it's all an act. They won't see me coming. Nope. Yes, there's some papers strewn about. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. So many documents here before and now nothing. Took them away, and why? Alright, desk. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it! Network, well that was easy. How convenient. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop connected to the Ethernet port of the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. That's gonna be a bit dangerous, but okay.
So,
Please, just wait a little longer. A little while longer.
I'm
Told
gonna
right,
do my best.
but your faith in me. I was about to leave, but decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here, and you and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you're helping us out, we'll help you out. Thank you, Makoto. Nope, no files in there.
Makoto.
I couldn't find any of those files. They just seem to have magically disappeared. I'm real sorry, Kyoko. I let you down big time. Definitely nothing in there now. Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. Our play was an unethical mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. And there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't it a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble or something to say, "Oh, you're so high, mate"? That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are we gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
The way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the minds to listen. What should we do?
So,
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Yes, unfortunately, we got nothing to work on. The pictures I found keep getting taken because Makoto's an idiot and doesn't take them and run off instantly. Which is why Alter Ego is. That's our only plan right now.
correct.
What we gotta do is wait and believe in our friends. Right. That path is that's our only option for now. Indeed. We part ways and head back to my room. Free time? Kinda tired. So I laid down in bed. Maybe because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. Before long at all. Sleep. I completely dozed off. No free time today. Oh. Hello? Who's ringing my doorbell at this time of day? Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my... Yeah, I'm coming, don't worry, it's all good. What could it be at a time like this? Rattle?
Makoto,
Get out here. Yoko, what's going on?
indeed.
He just came to see me. She was white as the ghost. Sounds like something's happened. No! Not already. That's not good. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Yep, I got enough sleep, time to go or do some work. I suddenly found myself wide awake. A rec room? Okay. Rec room? Okay, let's hurry. If I don't have to walk there. Ah, perfect. Hina, what's going on? Koto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. A rec room. What's inside? There's a window on the rec room door, so I hurried and look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Hey, that locker's opened. I told you there's something in there. Is she conscious? Sitting up in a chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I saw her past and I happened to notice her through the window. I couldn't get the door to open. Be locked or something. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. She wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. Indeed. It's just, couldn't be that hard locked. I mean, it's just the rec room after all. The door's locked, right? And if we break in, that'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. It just said,
Wrong.
door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. And it's held shut, that's all. Then why? Something's holding the door shut.
It would seem...
Yeah, the door is being pressed up against something, like a handle or a broom or something, keeping it steady. Is it the chair? Yeah, the chair holding, that's also a thing, it could be.
In other words...
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. And there's no problem if we break it. Exactly! No problems at all.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window, and that should be the fastest way. Okay, I mean, I got this giant sword in my inventory, but no one seems to let me use it. Or this giant, heavy armor. I just can't wear it for some reason. Man, unfortunate. Can't I just walk around with a sword? I want to feel protected. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. Just unconscious, right? She okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. I don't know, man. Things aren't looking too good. Kyoko didn't reply. It's only silence. That silence didn't last long. Here! What do we got? I found in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? You are a boy after all. You can just smash the rec room window, right? Oh, jeez, thanks.
Please!
Come on, please hurry. Alright. Let's break stuff. Okay, you two, stand back. I'm gonna break this window. I took the broom, pulled the broom, and swung as hard as I could. Aimed directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Ah, perfect. Window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my oh gosh. Wouldn't you any left residue glass sitting on that window frame, sticking your hand through that? That's Cut City, man. That is Cut City for sure. Chair's pretty heavy. If I can just push it with all my strength. I mean, you have a broom. Why don't you just use the knob of the broom to push the chair? And you have great leverage for it because it's a long, I would assume it's at least decently sized long stick connected on the broom. And so you'd be very easily be able to just move it out. Sakura! I ran to her as fast as I could. The moment I laid my hand on her, it was all over. What? What happened here? All I felt was cold death. She looks, not good. I can only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. It's gone now. And then... a body has been discovered!
A body has been discovered.
Yep.
After a certain amount of time,
Well,
which you may use
time to
however you
investigate.
like, the class trial will begin.
Dang. Well, that's not good. Deadly life. Well, that's unfortunate.
Huh?
Huh? Hina, she's dead.
Sakura's
She's dead.
Sakura's
Yep. She's dead.
dead?
Mm-hmm. I don't know who was able to, one, hold the door closed with the... I don't know how they got the chair set up to close the door and then have it be locked like that.
She's really dead?
Yep. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes were stared steadily forward. I could only look on. At Sakura's dead body. Didn't make it into time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered if she was confirming that Sakura was actually really dead, checking for a pulse or reaction. And Hina's just in shock right now. She's gone. I have to go get them. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Get any clues we got. I just stood there, motionless, behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. It's like there's nothing down the pants, nothing okay, it's all good. Nope, nothing weird, right? Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing. The time just passed. After don't know how long, I got everyone. Ogre?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
In Interesting.
Sakura's murdered by someone in this very room. Is that what you were gonna say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not someone in this room. Hina, I hate to break it to you. Oh no, it's all good, man. It's all good. We just been having a fine time. Oh, fantastic. Wow, two people just arrive at the same time. Well, that's how that works, I guess.
It's your fault.
It was one of you, Hiro, Bayakua, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. Well, hey man, sleep's important. I'll give you that. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. One of you did it. Bum bum bum. Wouldn't that be quite the turn? You know it. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much by getting mad. It's impressive how stronger you get with your body's in rage mode, but you also drop several IQ points because your body's not thinking clearly anymore.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the
Monokuma file. I'll be taking that, thank you. I need any information I can get. And don't get so mad, Miss Ashihina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It wasn't you, was it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? That's a possibility.
Hmm?
Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to an almost regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated my rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. Well, I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Whoopsie. Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Yes, of course. Because, I mean, your lives are on the line, right? Yep.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? And took care of that problem for him. But yeah,
I won't forgive
hate him.
you.
Hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was just working for the mastermind after all. How could you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. You want to be angry at someone? Be angry at whoever killed Sakura. That was a big cover-up? Put her out of her I don't know, man. That'd be pretty dark and messed up, but I don't know, man. It's a possibility.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. Can't do that. We're all dead. Let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Ina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1. We need one more. Is it dropping lower and lower? Huh. That does sound a bit strange. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me? No evidence searching for you this time. I'm on my own. I have to get all the evidence today. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind. Oh man, now we gotta work extra hard. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? I don't know if my volume getting lower is maybe it's just my voices for certain characters in certain situations makes my voice go lower. But I don't know. Something, I don't know. Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Mayakura, and Toko, none of you are allowed to step a foot in the crime scene. I don't think that's how it works. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive
I won't let
you.
someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. But what if Hina is the one, though? Huh. I mean, the mic isn't really moving anywhere. It's right there. It doesn't move. I don't know then. Whatever. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what could I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
And it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to this request. But
Hey,
have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
Those who are still alive in the honor of Sakura's memory. We wouldn't want her. You wouldn't want to let us all die because for her death, would you? Come on, Hina. It's all right. Fine. I guess that's okay. No matter what, Baiko, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, would want to touch a filthy dead body. Oh, you guy. I mean, you did. You strung up Chihiro. Strung her up real good.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. Need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. We can't uncover Sakura's killer.
listen to me.
All of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura? It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. Kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Indeed. Investigate. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Victim Sakura Akagami. Time of death is estimated around 12 noon. Body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence to a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting. Oh, jeez. That's... that poison. Poison. Yeah. I'm thinking the poison that was in that room could be put in that muscle protein shake milk or whatever they use. That could have easily put her done. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the truth.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The way into the rec room is the door we just came through, but yet it was still somehow barred up. The door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. That's what I was saying. How do you do that? I don't know how you pull that off. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way out till we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
It's a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. Did it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Yes, please tell me more. Give us all the information. I need it. Sure, I don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break this kind of murder mystery, it's 4 basic types. Alright? First, the type where the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Yeah, but how do you lock it, set it up like that, and then leave the room? This simply means that the killer commits his crime, and through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all I do is check the door to see yeah, basically.
Correct.
Sometimes the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer used a special contraption or tool on the outside to target the victim inside. I don't think so. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, or you shoot an arrow through the gap in the door, or something like that.
however,
Well, in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. Yeah, no. I'm telling you, there's poison involved. I know it was involved. There are no guns or arrows in the school. No guns or arrows in the school, huh? No guns or arrows in the school. Ah, but there is indeed. Here's an arrow in the school. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
Third type is the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. That's not possible. We broke through and no one came out. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words,
stayed hidden where the door is opened, and they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they show up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually locked a room at all. Not a locked room. I mean, you said there's no lock.
In other words,
By that I mean, it's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Doesn't really look like it though. See, this is in a lot of novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. And you think we crossed that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which of the 4 choices seems the most likely in this case? So the
It's
first
true.
one. Question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to try to investigate as much as I can. Sakura, if nothing else. Let's get investigating. Like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... You recognize it, Ina?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. Thought it might help her calm down a little. You gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of them in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, to get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Really like them that much.
'Cause, I mean,
I want Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Now, they've lost all their flavor. Nina. Polka dot candy wrapper. Okay. Strange. Got blood. Oh, shards of glass. Ooh, interesting. Scattered around. Let's share it. The glass is all red, and these the top of the bottles, right? This is originally a bottle. Yes. Shards of glass. Oh, there's something else on the ground near the glass. Figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. A chess piece? Monokuma figure. That's a bit strange. Okay. We got some blood over here. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have came from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? This locker's open. Someone could have easily been hiding inside. Oh, the locker's open. And there on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
Handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh too. Uh-oh. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker. Left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened. Don't you think? I think you could hear a locker being opened, Makoto. And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back, before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yeah, it was already open when we looked inside. Silly Makoto. It was very much already opened. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open on that point. You tried, though. Good attempt. So there's no way someone could have hidden there till after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... Alright. Each person, take your hand, put it up to that print, and see if it fits. That's a solution. Or trace the outline of the hand, and then put it on like a paper, and bam, we have our size of the hand, and just match it up to the person hiding inside. Case closed. What's this handprint mean? Like your handprint has been added to the truth. Oh. It'd be one of these things. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Inside each bottle, some kind of Monokuma figure with pawns, got a bishop, a rook, a queen, and you have a knight down on the floor there. But there's 2 missing. There's the king and knight. So we have the knight figure.
so...
No different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
This is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. 2 of them missing, though. We have the one. Where's the other? I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense to things, little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Broken glass on the floor. Yep, that was definitely used for the attack. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. It was definitely used in an attack, especially being behind her. I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward into this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I would never have a problem believing that that's what the killer had killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood? I can see a trace of blood from her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? Monokuma file specifically said she didn't suffer any other injuries. Mouth blood! Maybe you're getting hit in the head, someone else just start vomiting blood? No. Makoto, are you an idiot? Not a chance. By Baikua.
That's fine.
However, yours have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. The poison to weaken her state.
However,
Sakura to have been killed? Yeah, she's not the type to go down without a fight, but if you're poisoned in already a weakened state, a fight wouldn't be too much to be able to do.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have to get if they expected to stand a chance against her. We have here on the floor. Yep, there it is. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. And that's where the poison came from. Oh, I called that so long ago. They wouldn't have brought up the poison for no reason earlier. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved that protein. Gotta get that teen on. That protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good in all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. She must have gotten this from the Chem Lab. Poison.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can? Broken glass? Shards of light blue glass. Parts of the window that I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Oh. So that was placed after we got into the room. Had to have been. Why does that matter?
So,
Can't say for sure yet. Probably gonna want to take note of it. I will be back in a second, guys. Give me a little. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Sorry. I feel like it could be important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure I see how. That means it was placed there as someone walked in, Makoto. It would not... The glass would be above or around it, not below it. What other clues are we getting here?
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive
Like
you.
Toko Hiro. Had to be one of them. Couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, Makoto might, but I have my suspicions that it might actually be you? For some reason, I have that feeling that for some reason she killed her. That's just me. Like, razor blade in the candy, a poison in the drink. I'm not sure. It could be any of those. I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. See, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where, right? Here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. When I saw her again, after that, she told me she had left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her here in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it from her, Sakura herself. I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. She just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. I wouldn't say that. That's still possible. Ina. There, it's okay. It's impossible to not have regrets, I know. Alright. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her. She asked them to come to the rec room at noon. Same time and places that she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Man, we're doing a lot of investigating in this one room.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to ask, I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. The true Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room. Oh, you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What a fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster. So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note in shreds and threw it away. Hadn't seen Sakura today at all. Bayakura said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Alright, his account is out of that. This chair? Chair's shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. No evidence there's any kind of string or mechanism used on the chair. In other words, no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. The door was the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that these mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. In which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. No evidence of any kind of string or mechanism used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having said both the door and the chair, no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. If this kept the doorknob from turning, the door from opening, There's no evidence of the doorway chamber being tampered with, anything like that. The killer must have created a locked door from the inside, not the outside. But how did they do it?
Listen,
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Pretty much yes. I think so, for the most part.
so then,
You should probably go talk with the people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
That's why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. Well, you're the whipping boy now. Get ready for the abuse, man. You deserve it. But she's right. Maybe I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet the other two people. I needed to hear what they have to say. Alright, I'm leaving. Okay. I guess I'll be leaving by other means. Hey. Those others two probably went back to their rooms. At least I didn't have to walk. Okay. You know what's funny? Never mind, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I was gonna say Makoto's the only guy that was on this line of wall, but no, Chihiro was there as well. Alright, press the doorbell. After a few seconds. Huh? Who's there?
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
Well,
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
was Genocide Jack.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Gee, she is not looking well. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something.
Is it a bad...
Is now a bad time?
It's always a bad time, Makoto, but, you know... obviously, you know, Toko slithered into the hall.
What do you want?
Yes, I did want to talk about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked you to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Like you already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? Yep, that's all the information I needed. Thank you. I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Yoko claims she didn't go see her, but I really believe her. Until I can prove otherwise, I have to take more fact. Is that good enough? Now I'm going back to my room. That Yoko quickly retreated to her room. A lot of accounts we're getting for this time around. Hero, I have something to ask of you. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
Hey, what's up, Makoto? You need something? Yeah, actually. I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. Whoa, how'd you know about that? I'm psychic.
Could it be?
Did you... Maybe my gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? Yes, I'm psychic now. Just like a good friend of mine. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself she asked Baiku and Toka to come too, so you did go see her. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well... But she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note she,
How about that?
gave to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Sure she did, Hero. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So so then, you went and met with Sakura?
We got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious. Yeah. Hero, you can't hide anything.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, you show me the note she gave you? Oh yeah, I still do have it. Let's see. He was spinning around his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. Hero, how many times do you get to lose your notes, man? It's the second time this has happened. Big goofy smile on his face, he pulled out his hands out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something float to the ground. Like it fall out of Hero's pocket. Huh.
What?
You're being caught. This is the one night Hero snatched it back up again. And I shoved it back to his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, this is a bit of trash. I got to throw out. Trash. Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, have you excused me? Before watching his reply, Hero quickly slipped back in his room. Highly suspicious. We have the candy wrapper that apparently only Hina has those, and yet he has the wrapper. There was one on the ground. Get it, Hina. Time. She killed her. Hiro said that was just trash, but no way, that's all that there was to it. The pocket trash. Okay, so I've heard from Token Hero, but what next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, I should find out more about the protein can. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. Where should I start? I already said chem lab like a long time ago. To the 4th floor. The good thing the chem lab is like a straight shot there. That was convenient. Oh, Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant was, yes sir, I understand. Right, of course. Yes sir. Yep. This is my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like the 3 shelves have been connected and makes it one giant shelf. More important right now. What's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I've carefully not step in it. Bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Better not leave a footprint. A broken bottle in the front of the shelf. This is where all the powder came from? C4. I didn't know we carried explosives around. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. This powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. It's really when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Nice. Source of the powder. Got footprints? Are these footprints? They're in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We need to take a sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. I got to work before long. I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. A very crude sketch, of course. I mean, Well done footprints, though. Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
Sorry again for all the interruptions, but I did want to get this done. At least today. It would appear whoever left these footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. Then how did that bottle, all the way on that side, get over there? Very odd, wouldn't you say? Came in and went straight to the shelf. Did whatever they had to do, and left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These first prints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto,
possible.
are they yours? Absolutely not. No?
What?
Okay then. Do your shoe size, and I'll confirm their size for myself. Think of any reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. See, your feet do appear to be too big. Okay, so they'd be on the smaller size, probably a woman's size, and it back leads to Hina being the true culprit of this crime. It's all adding together. Unfortunately, I missed these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. With how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints are a really valuable clue. I just want to take a good hard look at the powder. A bunch of yellow powder scattered in front of the shelf. This also remains the broken bottle. The bottle was level Cam C4. Also like some of the footprints of the powder. Based on the positioning... What? According to Byakuya, the powder would have spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints powder. Let's see what's going on this shelf. A1, Chem A, a lot of A's. Okay. Protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All containers on the shelf labeled with letter A and a number. So I guess we can consider this part of shelving A section. Huh, but wait. There's Chem C9 right there. One bottle here is labeled Chem C9. A poison bottle on the shelf. Someone to put it there on accident? Or on purpose, you mean? On this shelf is a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're fragments, but simply they're used in experiments and bring about chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Hey man, ignorance is bliss after all. Isn't that kinda harsh?
What?
What, do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
Words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All these containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving B section. Don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, don't have to worry too much about this shelf. C, on the other hand, I'm a bit interested. Nothing but dangerous, poisonous chemicals here. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All these containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I consider part of the shelving units. Yep. I tried to find out more about this shelving unit. Like it's split into 3 sections: poisons, powders, and something, I don't know. Section A, dietary supplements. B has reginent, and C is lethal chemical. Sakura must have gotten protein powder from the A section. Why is a C poison in the A? What concerns me in the A section is that labels, yeah. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? That was definitely not there before. There's definitely something going on there. Yep, keep that notes. I've already taken a good look at the camera. Maybe I should take another look at the rec room. Can do. Mapping it out. To the rec room. Right, I gotta go all the way around to go to the rec room? Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. Long walk, but it's worth it, I suppose. Alright, I'm here.
Hey.
So, Makoto, how's your investigation doing? We ran into some very interesting things, that's for sure. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
See, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. It's all convenient, someone must be lying. And that happens to be Hiro. He's got the rapper. Someone's lying?
Anyway.
Well, I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 2 things have revealed new clues. Well, to look them over one more time. Alright. Kyoko said she found new clues involving the Monokuma bottles? 2 of them are missing. Something new, something...
Hey.
So did you figure it out? There's 2 bottles missing, but I already figured that out. Makoto, on the other hand, not the smartest guy around. There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention to sure you'll find it. That was a sentence. Correlation. Hey, can you just tell me what it is? Oh no. Also, you can see, like in the order of the set, it was pawn, rook, I assume the knight, the bishop, then the king and queen?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up with their own conclusions so that everyone can have a confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? I said never bring it up again. No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Oh man.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. Mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too? Oh, are you kidding me? You want me to touch broken glass with my hands? You're the one with gloves! Uh-oh. Gosh dang it. I tell you, man, what a day. What a day. Oh, man. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Baiku is not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. Long gone. Try and gather up all the glass. Yeah, there's another red bottle that looks very similar to this one. It was in the A shelf, after all. Yep, just standing around. That Kyoko left the room. Really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? Better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken glass bottle pieces. Just as I finished up. Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. I use it to compare. Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. But because even at shattered, all the weights would be the same, no matter what. I do like that line of thinking. 'Cause yeah, even shattered, the glass still weighs the same. And if they have different weights in terms of the glass, then you did something different then, right? Compare weights of what? Pieces of glasses you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. If they weigh the same, then we know for sure that that was one of the murder weapons. Or used in the attack. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. It's not the same bottle, maybe.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. That even it balances out very even. Yep, it's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma weighs about the same. Even though there's different pieces inside, it still basically weighs the same. Which makes sense. Monokuma figure inside are basically the same. Nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. What might we expect to see? An uneven balance? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to gather them all. There's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? That bag has all that extra weight. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier. How is that possible? It's different glass, different something. Just as I thought. What?
in other words,
The results are experienced and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
hey,
I believe you'll only arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. That the bottle is not the same? Because it should weigh the same, or a little less, because we might not have all the pieces. But Kyoko, there's still something to discover on Sakura's body.
just a second.
Staring off in space isn't gonna help you figure out. Hey, I'm just looking at the body, alright? Jeez. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? I guess, yeah.
whew,
Still just getting around it. Like me, Kyo doesn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown firstly used to. Although, there's still sometimes can't believe how calm you are, no matter how many times you see a dead body. How many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
It's totally normal. And how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Uh-huh. Powder. Shoes.
Correct.
See that yellow powder in her instep? Yep, that's the same powder as in the chem lab. You would have seen it too as you walked in, correct? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. She definitely was in there.
Hey.
Next one, the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. Thanks.
It would seem...
It appears she didn't suffer a single blow. Multiple blows. That's why there's 2 bottles missing. And they're both, the glass on the ground is both bottles. Instead of receiving 2 blows to the head, 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both her hands are spotless. Absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
Interesting. Alright. So, I'm guessing it's the way to 2 glass bottles on the ground, maybe. I don't know. That's why it weighs so much more. Can't believe I was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. I mean, if you just looked at her shoes, you could have easily said there's powder down there. Oh, and in the magazine rack, that's what she said. Yeah, there's another clue over here as well. Magazine is upside down. That is strange. Someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Back to the inverted magazine and flipped it. I flipped through it. Toko. This is... Oh no! On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in blood, in bold, bloody letters. Toko. This be a dying message? That seems a little too convenient if you ask me.
Correct.
It would appear you found it. Is this?
So...
Indeed, it is a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. But it doesn't have to be. It could have been a fake message put there. An evil mastermind plot. It wouldn't be so easy to have a second case in the game be so easily said, oh look, here's the murder. It says Toko, it's gotta be you. Anyone could put their finger in some blood and write that in. Even a person standing in this very room. Dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come by looking. Or come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. She's the killer, right? No? That's not for certain. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. Hina? I think you're the killer, honestly. That's just me. That's conclusive evidence, right? You can use it according to the killer. You see, but, the killer could have even wrote that to try to frame somebody else. A dying message doesn't mean anything. I mean, maybe you thought that because it happened in the first case and because there's someone's name written in blood, that has to be the killer. But you'd be wrong in thinking that. Throw us off, Hina. I can see why you'd think that, but this seems too easy. If anything, makes me that more suspicious. Very interesting. Bong, bing, bong. Wow, that was a pretty quick investigation. Huh. How about that?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Time for the trial.
Should I do it? Is it okay?
Can I?
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Of course I know where to meet. What do you think I am, a scrub?
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Can do, Mr. Monokuma.
See you soon.
See you soon. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Makoto, why are you screaming out loud? Well, that was quick, but also basically a nice another short stream. I combined these two streams into one. You know, I feel like there's no way I'm doing a trial right now. That's for sure. All the interruptions aside, we still got decently done. We got some evidence. We got our stuff. Let's take a look at our truth bullets here before we go. Victim Sakura, 12, around the time she's supposed to be meeting with one of the three. But who also knew about these meetings was Hina. A little interesting thought there. She also knew. I didn't, and neither did Kyoko. Evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. Violent vomiting. Locked room scenario. Alright, I'm still confused with how they locked the door, or put that there. I don't know how they pulled that one off, honestly. Alright, there's vomit blood. Assumably from poison. I would think. Vomited blood. Yeah. Hunched over in the chair. There's blood, so assuming she vomited that up, I would assume. There's blood in a magazine saying the name of Toko, but I highly doubt it is Toko. And apparently, Hina has all these candies, but yet Hiro has the wrapper of this, and there's one on the floor here. So, that's a bit strange as to why he has that. Not sure. Yeah, getting a piece of it would have been impossible. But yet, Hiro has one. That's... I don't know, man. Like, why is it weighing more? It's either it was a different type of bottle that was used, and it just looks very similar to the Monokuma bottles, or multiple bottles are used, but you'd think there'd be multiple tops and bottoms to them. Or those were taken out for evidence. Or to get rid of some evidence. Figure on the floor. Only just the one figure. Fits in the palm of your hand. Basic thing. 2 bottles missing, because clearly there's 2 spots missing. I don't know if he's figured that one out. Even though I have. Protein drink bottle. Okay. This one that's really weird is that, one, it's above all the glass. It's laying on... Because if that was in the room before we got in there, there would be no way there'd be glass under the bottle. So that means someone either, one, placed it as we were walking into the room, or Hina put it there. Yeah, someone had to have placed that while we were going into the room. Or as they entered it. That's the only way that would have been possible. Huh. And there's handprints in the locker, so definitely someone was hiding in there before they came. And they're fresh prints as well. But no one, I guess we didn't want to measure anyone's hand size up to the size of that. Try and confirm who it was. There's plenty of handprints, so it would have been easy to do. Yeah, we know about the notes. He didn't go, she didn't go. Pocket trash. It's a candy wrapper. And he should not have been able to get his hands on one, so that's very odd. Got... So Sakura was indeed... Either that powder was placed on it to make it look like she was in there, or she was in there when that stuff broke. Not sure which one it is. 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either hands. That weighs more, so I'm assuming that's part of multiple glass for the bottles, or it's a different type of glass, either one of those. This was what I find odd. I don't think Sakura wrote this. I think whoever killed her wrote this and thought, well, obviously a dying message, that holds a lot of weight. And that would make that person, obviously, the killer, whoever's name was written in there. But I don't think so. That's too, I think, inconvenient of a place for it to be. You wouldn't normally just look at the magazine rack. The only reason you'd look is because it was upside down. Yep, and look at that red bottle. It looks very similar to the Monokuma bottles. Poison. And C4 and footprints. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, we got some clues. Next time, not sure when, but next time, we will be doing another class trial. A deadly something, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial, you know? That good stuff. But yeah. A good time, everybody. Yeah. A little... Yeah. A little... Just a little bit of hard work, you know? That's how we do these things. But yeah. A little disorganized with all the, few interruptions here and there. But you know, that kind of thing just happens. But it's all good. It's expected. It's all fine, though. But yeah. Not much else to say, really, other than that. But I hope you have enjoyed. And I will see you guys again next time.